just to let you know, guys, today is the National Drink Day here in Peru. We
Oh
got
yeah.
a national drink. It's called Pisco Sour.
Oh really?
So
All right. Hell yeah.
we're gonna
And
get
on
some
that,
of that very soon.
hell yeah,
Yeah. Happy
National Drink
National
Day.
Happy National Drink Day Pisco Sour
Yeah.
from Peruvian Hell.
Yeah. And on that note, we're gonna talk to Carlos from the Eternal Warrior band.
Welcome, headbangers, to the Metal Block. Here is your host, Eric.
And my co-host Paul Merrill Jr. And we got further ado, we got Carlos Palomino from Eternal Warrior, also known as Guerrero Eterno, right?
Yep, yes, sir.
What we were talking, what was that? You're saying so? It's National Drink Day in Peru.
Yeah, it's we got a Peruvian national drink. It's called Pisco Sour.
Oh, cool. Is that where like everybody just drinks no matter what? Like it's just kind of like the Irish, where they just drink.
It's literally like that. Everybody drinks pisco.
Yeah,
it's our national drink today, and
cool.
I'm definitely gonna get some of that later, or maybe during the interview.
What's it taste like?
What's it taste like? Yeah.
I will say like mojito.
Okay.
Did you guys try a mojito? It's like a little more
I think
strong
I have
alcohol than mojito, but it's something like that. It's
okay.
really nice.
Yeah, back in my drinking days, I did remember getting some mojitos somewhere, some from someone. I remember it fucked me up pretty bad.
It's really sweet. You don't know when you get that that buzz, but it's really sweet. It's very nice.
Yeah. So are you in Peru right now? Or are you in Florida right now?
I'm here in Peru. Just finishing some stuff, just getting our merch done, and gonna get the cassettes, the backpacks.
You're on top of that shit, man. You got that shit going on.
Yeah. Got the merch.
Yeah. So that's how. So how I came across your band and what made me really dig you guys was, I'm the type that like me and Paul have always done this since high school. We'll look at album covers, and if it looks cool, we'll either buy it. We used to go to the record store and just buy whatever looked cool, right? And then we'd take a chance if it sounded good or whatever. And so I clicked, and your album cover is very. Let me show a picture of it here. This is the album cover I'm talking about. The colors stick out. I'm thinking I'm looking at that cool ass demon, Satanist shit, and I'm like, okay, I gotta click on that.
I love the cover. I love the trash cover when you see and there's a lot going on. You see, like too much going on. And I love those kinds of covers.
Yeah, you just gotta. You could like lose yourself in the artwork and just like find all these cool little things and while you're listening.
There's a lot going on. Something in the back, something in the front.
And then I saw, the title Guerrero Eterno. I'm thinking like, any band that's going to be either from Central America, South America, wherever, that shit's going to be brutal and it's going to be freaking hard. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So then I click on it and I'm listening and the production is really good. The first thing I thought of was it gave me that Ride the Lightning, the Metallica kind of sound, like the way the guitar sounded, the production on Ride the Lightning. It kind of took me back to that. And that's why I was like, oh shit.
That's the idea. The idea was try to get the album sounds like the 80s.
Yeah.
No matter what, just put reverb delay to everything and just make it sound like it's back in the 80s.
Yeah,
and I thought it was very nostalgic sounding, and I loved that that the gallops and everything came out really crisp. I like that.
That was made on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Great job, man.
Thank
you.
And
who does the majority of the writing of the songs? I know you play the bass and you're the lead vocalist and the bass player, and you're basically a 3-piece, right?
Right. We were a power trio. I am the composer.
Okay.
Most of the lyrics and all the satanic stuff and critical society is all from here, from my brain. I just wanna know, like, thrash metal is for bother people and all this stuff, and that's the main idea of thrash metal.
Yeah.
Get a lot of controversy, the cover, the songs, the lyrics. Yeah,
and it never gets, and the beauty of it too, it never gets old, it never gets stagnant. Like some metal kind of gets all boring after a while or fades away, or the bands end up using keyboards and selling. the thing about the thrash metal bands, especially from the 80s, is like you could listen to their new stuff and even be like blown away. Like Destruction is like one of my all-time favorites. Like they still sound kick-ass. Like they're still going to put out kick-ass albums as opposed to like a regular metal band that like kind of, you know, gets commercial after a while or, you know, gets cheesy after a while. Like thrash is just like it's still there and it's still powerful. And
we gotta keep it really, really old school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what is the scene like in Peru for thrash metal? Like, and how did you get into it as a, obviously you're fairly young when you first started. You guys were what, 15, 16 when you started?
Yeah, exactly. I was like 15. That was my first concert. We started a band when I was like 16, 17.
Wow.
And they were, by that time, I was 2004. I was, I think that the scene here, I live in a small town, so I'm not even in Lima, which Lima is the capital of Peru.
Okay.
Which is the scene is way bigger than here. But here in the small town, it's you know everyone.
Yeah.
And in every metal show, you know every one of the headbangers. You hang out with the same people. In every concert. Pretty small gigs. Concerts and it's a small scene. I would say like maybe 2,000 or less people at the shows.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
Definitely in Lima. Yeah, I live in Arequipa, which is a small town in Peru. But definitely in Lima, it's the scene is way bigger. We had couple shows over there. It was very nice, and it was way more brutal than my small town I'm living.
Yeah,
and I definitely enjoy the scene because the big bands from Europe or for the States only go tour in Lima.
Yeah.
Or only the capitals from South America, maybe couple cities in Brazil, couple cities in Argentina, but in Peru they only play in Lima most of the time.
Yeah. One of my favorite bands, Nervosa, is from Nervosa, a female thrash band, are from Brazil mostly, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're heavy. And so who's like, so when it comes to Peru, like, is there a major thrash metal band that inspired you guys when you were younger, like starting out, like that you guys looked up to, that was kind of making the big scene in Peru there, or even in your town?
There's one band, old band called Necropsia.
Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah.
When we were young, we used to listen that local band. That was pretty brutal trash death.
And you're like, we got to do that.
Big shout out to Necropsia.
Yeah, nice.
For inspiring us.
Did you ever get to play with them, like, or play shows with them eventually?
Yeah. We opened one show for them.
That's cool.
Back in 2007. Yeah, that was our maybe the second show we had, maybe the third one. But we opened for Necropsia.
Okay.
Even the drummer was the teacher of my brother, who plays the drums too now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. A lot of influences.
Yeah, I bet. Your brother's Alvaro, right? The drummer.
Yeah, my drummer is my brother.
Yeah. Now, who's from the time you guys started? Like, who's left in the band as far as your original lineup? Do you still have? Because I saw a post where I think the guitar player produced this album, but I guess he was like your former guitar player. So that?
Exactly.
Yeah. So and who was that again? The guitar player is Rafael, right?
Yeah, Rafael.
Yeah,
Rafael Solorio. We started the band with 4 guys. There was me, Alvaro, Rafael, and Armando.
Okay.
We had our debut in 2005, our first show. Then Armando quit, and then we started doing like a power trio for the next 7 years. We were active for around 7-8 years, and we stopped playing. I moved to the US and we started like a new life. Well, I got both nationalities. I'm half American, half Peruvian, but I was living in Peru for almost my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we came back to Peru because our former guitarist Rafael started his own studio.
Yeah.
He was only dedicated for rock and metal bands only,
Nice.
and they were recording a lot of bands here in my small town called Arequipa in Peru.
Okay.
And that was a big opportunity to get the band together again and record a new album, because we only had one demo, one EP demo in
Yeah.
2005. It's called Autodestruction. It's very low quality, and uh, yeah, but that was the reason we came back to Peru and start this whole new
Yeah.
album from zero. It was great experience. He has a great studio.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's way cheaper to get that thing recorded in America, because you don't know
Yeah.
like studios dedicated only to metal. It's very hard and it's very expensive. But we got this friend Rafael. We went to Peru and we recorded the album, and it was great. He was so committed with it, and
Yeah.
it sounds like the
It,
80s.
sh- it shows too. Like you can hear the commitment in it. Like, you know, just like the production is so good. And how long did it take to record the overall album?
Well, it was like around a year,
Yeah.
but my brother, who lives in Florida, he went to Peru first for
Mm-hmm.
record the drums.
Yeah.
Rafael record the guitars,
Mm-hmm.
and me, I record the bass and the bass and the vocals. But I went, well, my brother went to Peru and get his job done. Then he came back to America.
Okay.
Then couple months I was working, and then, well, it's my turn to go to Peru, and here I am.
Mm.
I get my shit done, and I was ready to get the album done.
So that's like a lot of traveling back and forth, huh? Like
Yeah.
you're flying there and then flying back. Yeah, you're like a regular big touring band or a big band that does that all the time, you know. Like,
Yeah, definitely. They were just waiting for me to finish the
yeah.
album, to get the bass and the vocals
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
some more stuff, like we put in some the post production
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, because
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you're writing the songs and you got to show the parts to the other guy and all that stuff like that. Or did you play all the instruments on the album itself? Like when it came to recording the album, did you play the guitars and the bass, or did Raphael play the guitars on there as well?
Rafael did.
Yeah.
Rafael
Yeah.
played the guitars, the solos.
Mm-hmm.
I put some. I record the bass and
Okay.
the voice only.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And when you're composing, you compose, I would imagine, on the bass and on the guitar as well, and then just like when you compose the songs yourself, right?
Yeah, composing the lyrics or the bass line.
Yeah, the actual music itself. Like how does it come about when you guys are writing a song? Like, in other words, you got the music. Who's coming up with the riffs, and then do you come up with the riffs first, and then the lyrics later? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we come with with the riffs first, and maybe on the title of the
Mm-hmm.
song, and some stuff like for example, we put like trashectomy, and then you can just start thinking about something like that, and then you put a
Yeah.
riff that sounds like that, and then
Uh-huh.
you just go with the
Like
flow,
whatever.
and
Yeah, just let it come out. Let it come out organically. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it can. We have to do it like very dark though, because sometimes
Yeah.
it sounds like speed metal, or sometimes looks like too black metal, or even death metal.
Yeah.
And we gotta keep it like in the German. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah.
German threat. Yeah.
thrash metal.
Uh-huh.
Just keep it really old school. That's that's the
That's the
point of
idea.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
you
you?
mean the old school Sodom albums, those are amazing. The old,
Yeah.
Creator albums, Pleasure to
Early
Kill is probably one of my favorite all-time albums, it's just
early Creator.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creator, Sodom, well, Destruction, obviously. Destruction is my favorite all time. Because Paul here is actually who introduced me to Destruction. I went over his house, we were in high school together, and he had all these bands that I never heard of. I'm listening to Motley Crue and Twisted Sister, and then I go to Paul's house, and he's got like Sodom and Destruction and freaking Testament and all these bands. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And I just believe, and it took over my soul.
Curse the Gods is an amazing song. Destruction wrote, awesome.
Curse the
Gods. Then anything from Infernal Overkill is amazing album.
Yeah.
We used to play back in the day covers and on live shows. We got on YouTube. We got when we were Guerrero Eterno. We used to play Sodom, Agent Orange. We used to play from Creator, People of the Lie.
Nice.
And from Destruction, we used to play Trash Till Dead song. Matt Butcher.
Matt Butcher is a great song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that on vinyl.
They're all on YouTube.
Check it out.
Guerrero Eterno, Sodom cover, or got some Venom covers too.
Okay.
It was very kick-ass back in the day, though.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's show a live clip. I don't have those on loaded up, but I got you guys playing the song "Creatures from Hell." This is on this album, right? On the and then you're gonna tell me like when was this recorded? I love to see in the crowd too. Where was that? So when was that, and where was that?
That was that was at my college on 2007. There was like a metal show from amateur bands.
Yeah.
And we were the main band. We were the main band at the end of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. Now, do you guys submit to any record labels? Is there an end game, like you want to get signed to a certain label? Is there a particular label that you desire to be on? If, like, let's say if a label were to approach you, like, like there's Nuclear Blast, there's Napalm Records, H&R Records.
That would be insane. Yeah, that would be definitely insane.
I can see you guys being on that. I can see
we're looking for that. Yeah, definitely. It's in our plans in the future.
Yeah.
And get a manager. We need a tour manager.
Yeah.
We need some. We're starting from zero again, so we stop playing because the fucking job isn't work.
Yeah. Got the day job, right? I've been there.
Yeah.
So are you managing everything yourself right now?
Say what?
Are you managing everything yourself right now?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. I'm doing the merch, just on the Instagram posting. Yeah, I'm the one.
You're pretty much handling it all, which is I mean, there's always got to be at least one guy that could do all of that. But it's going to be a lot more helpful and better if you can get a manager to take a lot of that. That way you can focus on the creative side. And have
exactly.
Because a lot of bands make that mistake of like managing themselves, and what happens is years go by, they get burnt out and shit, and just things don't happen. But so but you got to have a good manager too, someone you could trust, and that's going to make sure that they have
For now, we're just three of us and just looking for shows, and I was the band camp was really helpful too, and I'm very glad for that. And hopefully in the future, or maybe this year, we were playing soon some shows, some touring with trash bands and stuff like that. South America, the US, maybe Europe. That definitely we're gonna make a new album. We're gonna start recording maybe by the middle of this year. Maybe it's gonna be ready for next year. All
Have you guys played in the States before? Have you played any shows in the United States yet?
Not yet, but we got some dates on August. We're gonna play here in Propaganda, Lake Worth. And it's gonna be, I don't know. We're gonna be opening the show for a thrash metal band. I don't know. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be our first show at the States.
Okay, I know you guys. When was this? I know you guys played with Herex, and Herex is that's a legendary band right there. That's me and Paul. We love that band. And when was that? When did you guys play that show?
That was 2010.
Okay, nice. Yeah, imagine.
And that was a really great show.
I can see you guys if you guys can get on those festivals, man. That's where you can really take off. I mean, just doing what you do, and once you get land on a festival somehow. Even if you have to pay to get on, because I know that you could pay to get on those festivals. You'll just be on a smaller stage, but it's like it could be anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000. But if you're in front of like thousands of people, that $15,000 it'll pay for itself, because you're going to sell merchandise. You're going to
bring lots of merch. It's like the Milwaukee Metal Fest was one of the big ones. So.
And I hear that came back, right? Because it was gone for a while, Milwaukee Metal Fest, and then it came back. And because you have the goods as far as music wise, production, a great album. I mean, you definitely have what it takes to be that next band. You just got to keep pushing, keep shoving yourself in people's faces, and just never stop. You got a great logo. I mean, shit.
Right. Yeah, we're looking for that. We're definitely gonna be there soon. Hopefully.
Now, what about as far as any music videos? Have you guys thought about doing like a music video or anything?
It was there's one music video 2005 2007. It's called Auto Destruction from our demo. It's a really handmade video clip, nothing crazy, just footage of us playing live, and some footage from the war and stuff like that.
And that was like and that song was.
I seen that video.
Yeah. Let's show the audience what that video looks like. Here we go. Here's a little clip of that. And that's from the demo. It's like, because you said you had a demo that was Auto Destruction.
Yep, exactly.
And that's from that. Yeah. Who produced the demo? Like, was that just you guys just?
And we went to we went to studio, and we put a microphone, and we just play live, and there you go.
Oh, nice.
I could tell, like, super raw, but I liked it.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And it sounds pretty good for just doing it that way too.
Yeah,
Like, it was a cool producer back in the day. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, sounds like really oldie. Yeah.
Now your lyrics. I know you guys are kind of known for like having the satanic lyrics. Where does that come from? Was that just something you guys have always been into, the satanic imagery and stuff like that? And obviously it goes with the music. But like, is there do you guys touch on other topics, or is it mostly like that?
We talk about Satan. We talk about hell. We talk about war, social criticism. We got these brand new songs called Blindfolded Humankind, which we put all the stuff like we put a lot of xenophobic stuff. We put a lot of AI issues.
Yeah.
We got like 2030 agenda. There's a lot of stuff going on that song.
Yeah.
It's a really good song, though. It's
I'm gonna play that in a little bit. I'm gonna pull that. I pulled 2 songs I was gonna play with the lyrics. That way, people can see your lyrics, because I love them. I mean, it's just like they're to the point, you know. Yeah, evil as fuck, which is great.
We play that for fun. We just try to annoy people. Thrash metal is annoying people.
Now, do you get pushback from the people who are like religious, like, oh my god, you guys are devil worshippers, and is it bad in like Peru? Like, do they frown upon that kind of thing as far as like the grown-ups and all the typical hoity-toity people? You know.
Yeah, they're very religious people. We love to annoy them.
Dude.
Metal made for annoying people.
Yeah, it's all about.
We're not doing like rituals or satanic stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, we just like to annoy people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
that was us growing up.
We got all that. Yeah.
Definitely did things like that on purpose.
Yeah. Well, you say I've always been agnostic. I wouldn't say I'm atheist, but I'm agnostic. And as people are like, you worship the devil, and I go, well, I have to believe in God before I believe there's an actual devil. But I love the imagery. I love the music. I love, just it's boring just to sit there and look at harps and angels and flowers, and I want to see freaking demons and freaking hell and fire and brimstone.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And the Baphomet, it's a very beautiful symbol. The Baphomet, and
right.
way more interesting than just a regular old cross with some dude hanging on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Brainwashed everybody.
Propaganda.
Brainwashed propaganda. Political stuff, agenda.
Yeah. Now, who's your favorite thrash metal bands? Do you have like a top 5 thrash metal bands?
Oh, there's a lot of it. Like
ones that had the most impact on you, and
like some of that Bay Area. We got some like German thrash metal.
Yeah.
I like the old school Sarcófago from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Sodom.
Yeah.
We got some Violent Force.
Oh, nice.
Creator, Slayer, Destruction.
Oh yeah.
Got some early Metallica.
Yeah,
those kind of bands. I love them. Well, I don't know. I didn't think about my top 5. But
no, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, plus there's so many. Like, what about you, Paul? Like, what are your top thrash bands that you listen to?
Slayer is the one that really changed my life. Before I discovered thrash metal, I was just listening to like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, and Motley Crue. And then I got a hold of the Slayer Show No Mercy album, and that changed my life. And I said, this is the kind of music I like. It was that one, and then Exodus, Bonded by Blood. That really did it. And then I got into the German thrash. I got Destruction, Creator, and Sodom. Yeah, I mean, I would say those bands influenced me the most, and just made me want to just push the music out, and just wanted to create the music. And then lyrically wise, I love the dark. That's what I look for in bands, is the dark satanic lyrics. And even with it influenced me big time. And to this day, all this new music coming out, just great and all, but I like the old school sound. I still listen to old school sound.
The old school.
Yeah.
I love that old school thrash sound, you know. And there's some new bands coming out that still have the old school sound, you know, like Enforced, you know, what you call it, Enforce. And then there's a band I discovered from New Mexico that has a really good old school sounds called Street Tunes. But yeah, there's some great stuff. Yeah.
And which is my point on like Eternal Warrior here is the fact that I love when you see guys that are in their 20s and 30s, even younger, that are touch base and they're able to capture that old school sound, and it's like it gives you hope for the future. Like the scene is still alive, and on YouTube you got the new wave of thrash metal bands of classic thrash metal bands, and that's how I discover a lot of bands too. Like just play. Oh, we got some technical there stuff.
Yeah, I just want to show you the back patch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like posters, cool.
Is that is that
that's the back patch?
Oh, it's a back patch for like a battle jacket, right?
Yeah,
really, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm running low. I'm running low battery. I'm just gonna get. Hold on, just 1 sec.
Okay.
Let me get us.
Yeah, you should plug it in
right now.
Here's 8:53. It's almost
PM
9 o'clock in the night.
In the night, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. Cheers, guys. This is the Pisco Sour.
Is that it? Nice.
Yeah, that's the Pisco right there.
Okay.
You can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Let's take a drink so we can celebrate with you.
Cheers, guys.
Have a drink for us.
Yeah. Have a drink on us.
I gotta record this because this is Pisco Sour Day with my new friends from Metal Block.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm very glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. It's all about supporting the metal scene and just keep it alive. And like I said, and we were talking about earlier about the younger bands, keeping that scene alive. And there's a new wave of thrash metal bands on YouTube, that channel. Just so many cool bands that when people say like, oh, there's nothing out there no more, music is dead, metal is dead, get off your ass and go look for that shit.
There's plenty out there. I mean,
there's plenty of it.
Got the resources amazing now, what you can find,
Yeah.
I mean, like Eric was saying, the old days we would flip through the records and see who had the best looking cover, and that's how we take a chance. But now you just go online and there's so much that pops up, Yeah.
Click and listen. Now I noticed you guys have merchandise. You were talking about your merchandise earlier, but I pulled this from your Instagram. So is this what we're looking at? The back patch right there that you had on your wall, the T-shirt you got on right there. What is this right here? You got some. They're all T-shirts, right? That's like the back of it. Oh, he froze up. Let's see here.
The drink.
So I was asking about your merchandise here. You got like the T-shirt. You got that, and then you froze up again. Are you there? Testing 1 2 3. Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, you keep freezing up. Hold on, let me. We are back now. If anyone experienced any like glitchiness and this and that, we were having some internet issues there for a bit, but we got Carlos back from Eternal Warrior. And he's drinking. What are you drinking again?
I'm just drinking Pisco Sour, Peruvian national drink today.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the United States, they were doing a thing like Dry January, where I guess everybody stopped drinking in January. It was I think it's gotta like all the bars are probably closing up. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So before the internet was kind of conking out on us, we were talking about your merchandise, and I was showing like so you basically got the T-shirt, back patch.
We got back patch, and we got the cassette format.
Yeah,
it's coming up. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely want to get that out. Now that Odium,
I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you my address. Odium Proclamation Records. That's you guys' label there. Now, do you guys like so Guerrero Eterno is like the Spanish version or the Spanish way of saying Eternal Warrior, right? Do you normally like say go buy Eternal Warrior, or is it most like I guess for the promos you're mostly always going to do Guerrero Eterno, especially when you're playing in Peru and other parts of South America?
Exactly. Yeah. In Peru we are Guerrero Eterno, which means Eternal Warrior. The same thing. Mm-hmm. We play in America. We're Eternal Warrior.
Yeah.
But I think cool. We're gonna be playing more often in America. That's why we decided to change the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Guerrero Eterno. It's like pretty nostalgic name because that was the original name we started the band because we were in Spanish lyrics, and it was like why not? We're just gonna record the album called Guerrero Eterno and put it on the metal scene and put it like, that's why we're on Metal Archives. We're still like Guerrero Eterno, but soon we're gonna be Eternal Warrior from now and on.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's interchangeable. You can do either one and still be, you can hit both markets, the international and the US.
Right. We're not gonna be playing in Peru that often, like in America, but we're definitely just gonna be on that scene really.
Now, Paul right now, do you guys rehearse in Peru or do you rehearse in Florida?
Right now we live in Florida, but I'm the only one here in Peru. We're just trying to get our merch done and our some details.
Okay. So the rest of the band does live in Florida, also.
Yeah. We live in Florida. We live in
okay.
So who's your new guitar player? Because I know if Raphael's not playing guitar no more, like, do you guys have a new guitar player, or are you still working that out?
We contact one. It's not. We're not practicing yet.
Okay.
But it's from a band he's on the speed metal band. It's called Black Denim Rage. Big shout out to Black Denim Rage. It's a great speed metal band from South Florida. They're like they're pretty interesting albums called State of Emergency.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, check them out.
So he's gonna be with us the moment on the live shows and stuff like that, and maybe touring. And it's gonna be he's from Chile. He's half American too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's a great friend, James.
I know Chile's like kind of right next to Peru, right? Like, because I was looking at the map of South America, you got Peru, and they say that's like the third largest country, and then you got Chile, like right underneath it. So
he grew up in America, so he's like, I think like he's more American than Chilean.
Yeah. Nice. Let's check out your song Unholy Chalice with the lyrics. I want to play that for the audience, and we'll play the song.
I love the intro to that song.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Riff right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
So fucking heavy, man.
Yeah, that's definitely the
song.
the
That's the song you gotta play
anthem.
live, man. That's the song you gotta play live and get the whole audience. Fuck alcohol.
Yeah, most of the audience of the scene remember us because that was the main theme of from the band. We used to play that in live, and everybody started to mosh and party and drink, and that was definitely the last song for the show.
I love the alcohol in your veins.
We definitely put that song for the last. In every show.
That's got to be a video too, man. I could see a cool ass music video, like fucking some dude injecting alcohol into his veins, drinking that shit.
Something like municipal waste and stuff. But
that's a good ass band.
We're gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, municipal waste.
That's definitely the alcoholic anthem for every metalhead on the scene.
I'm 12 years sober. That's making me want to get some fucking alcohol.
Definitely. And the satanic stuff put that thing, the sauce and like the whole ingredient of dark, satanic and alcoholic anthem.
Yeah. It's like satanic, but at the same time having a good fucking time and drink your ass off.
We drink and we think like we're the devil and stuff like that. It's that song is like a whole hallucination when the metalhead drinks too much and he's really drunk. When he's drunk, he just start cursing and blasphemy. We love to get some blasphemy at the end of the day.
And speaking of blasphemy, you remember Sodom's first album, what's talking about sitting down, reading the Satanic Bible, waiting to kill himself. That was some serious lyrics,
Nice. I'm gonna put that album on afterwards.
Under
the
sign of the was it Under the Sign of Evil or something? That was a great
blasphemer.
Yes.
So one of the things that sticks out to me, especially on that song, is the drum sound. I mean, you got the drums are so powerful, and your brother's playing the drums in that, right, Alvaro?
Yeah,
man. I mean, especially when that double bass kicked in, it's like so tight,
He's crazy,
Guitar solos were great. Good guitar playing there. We got
some technical stuff, but we're trying to do it like the really primitive song. We don't want to like. It's a very fragile line between being very technique and very
that's what I love about it. It's technical, but it's not so technical where it loses the emotion of the song. Because sometimes a band can get too technical and it just sounds like too math rock or whatever, math metal, and it takes away the emotion and like the power. But you guys have a good combination of finding that perfect balance of technical riffs, the powerful sounds, and
it still keeps the heaviness, got the great rhythm going to keep the audience, entertained by it. Is awesome.
Yeah, you guys are going places. You keep sounding like that, or even progressing from that, you're going to be going places big time. I mean, and the fact that we're your first interview, I'm like, hell yeah! I feel like I'm discovering the next freaking destruction or Slayer and shit.
We got
big fan for sure, man.
Back in the day, we used to have like fan scenes and stuff like that. Interview us. Back in the day, it was like with very low cost fan scenes.
Our old band had that too. Especially back in the day, that was the only way to get noticed was getting the fanzines, before the internet.
Or some stuff on Blogspot and stuff like that. That was very nostalgic for us, and now got all this technology and stuff, and the AI and all the it's very like strange for us and to come back to the scene get all this audience,
Mhm.
International audience, first interview ever for American channel,
Yep.
Block Metal, and it's
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. It's
I want to show.
brand new life.
Yeah, I want to show people your Bandcamp, because Bandcamp, you guys are on there, and I just let the audience know that that's where you can find Eternal Warrior if you want to get their album, the digital album, and then you got the cassette coming soon.
We got the cassette format coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the CD will. Where I'm here for that too. I'm just gonna. It's gonna be limited edition, anyways.
Yeah, 7-track album, $10.
Right.
Can't beat it. It's a good price. Yeah,
good
got a little
price.
buy on this. Yep.
It's a great work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of effort.
Yeah, that's what I say. You could tell. You could tell.
With a clear satanic message.
Mm-hmm. Like you could tell, you could tell like the passion you put into it, the work you put into it, and that's what the beautiful thing about it is that you're not just like a bunch of auto tune, and then a lot of music today is like programmed drums and programmed guitars and programmed everything's fake and on a laptop and everything.
Yeah, you can compose those songs, but you gotta go to the studio at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, and you got to play them live, and you want to be real live,
Yeah. We got some Beatles live too on our Instagram.
Yeah.
It's great to go back and to the stage.
Yeah.
And get those audience that didn't forget us on the time. We didn't play. It was like almost like 7, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
With no playing, with no any released or something like that. Got some brand new songs, but we're not gonna record yet.
Yeah.
We're going to. And I'm talking about the cover. There was a big shout out to our artist. His name is Jason.
Okay.
And he's from Peru too, from Arequipa.
Yeah.
He works in tattoo studios, and I talked to him and I told him like I want something like to be like you guys see the first cover from 2005, the Auto Destruction demo.
Oh yeah,
There was like small tank.
Yeah.
And I told him, I told to the artist, I would like to keep the tank because it's like it's gonna be like the mascot or something, like the pet of the band.
Like a mascot, right? In a sense.
Yeah, like a mascot. I want to keep the tank because of the first demo.
Mm-hmm.
But now I want to put it in a whole apocalyptic scenario.
Yeah.
With Satan, with tank, with some robot cyborgs,
like apocalyptic and shit. Yeah, like
Kamala Harris stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, in a political an apocalypse like scenario.
Yeah. And it's fitting for the times that we're in right now, with all the stuff going on with the politics and the possible civil war going on, all the crazy shit.
Right.
And all the wars that are going on over in the Middle East and stuff.
And the robots taking over the war, the AI and stuff.
AI is taking over. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm glad he knew what I was thinking about, and he put that on. I drew some stuff for him, but he knew what I was wanting.
He saw your vision. Yeah.
Yeah, he saw my vision about my cover. The cover is gonna look like.
Do you have a name? Do you have a name for the new album so far, or have you?
We got some like evil stuff, but we don't know yet. We gotta discuss it first.
Yeah. I came across this. What is this? You guys are playing with an Iron Maiden tribute band. Is this already passed, or is this like coming up in October? Or no, wait, no. What's Sabato? That's.
It was passed. It was a tribute for Iron Maiden. We got a lot of thrash metal bands, death metal, some speed metal. And all of us, we gotta play like 1 or 2 songs from Iron Maiden. Our own style. We picked up some.
I like to hear that.
I feel bad. I don't have any material about that concert.
Yeah.
But we played "Be Quick or Be Dead." on
yeah,
with the guttural voice and stuff. Be quick or be dead.
oh yeah,
And
cool,
yeah, it was a cool song. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, that's
we
my
should
favorite
put
band is
that on the
Iron.
record one day.
Iron Maiden's my all-time favorite band, so it's like you can never do no wrong with Iron Maiden.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong with Iron Maiden.
Yeah, great. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes,
So you got a
sir.
new album. You got a new album in the works. You got cassette coming out. You got merchandise. I mean, come on, man. Eternal Warrior, man. So what's that? So people can find you guys on Bandcamp, YouTube, obviously, and Instagram. What's your Instagram? It says Eternal Warrior, right? Thrash.
Yeah, it's Eternal Warrior Thrash.
Thrash metal band. Yeah. And we're gonna play another song from you guys. I want to play this song with the lyrics. This is Blindfolded Humanity, right?
Humankind.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do that. Let's check out these lyrics. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about the actual the
AI.
AI and all the
Yeah. What are your
stuff.
thoughts on AI? Like, so where do you see it going? You see it taking over the world? I could see it causing a lot of damage in the future as far as, setting off a
Yeah,
nuclear bomb.
yeah, we're like the machines gonna take over and gonna
Yeah.
slave the humankind,
I think so.
and
Yeah. Once.
we're just here on the phones
Hmm.
and media trying to give us like some bullshit, some new diversification bullshit.
Yeah.
We have some homophobic lyrics for that shit, and we love to annoy people like that. So,
Yeah.
and we're talking about colorful flags because the gay, the
Hmm.
LGBT stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah.
we talk about like the 2030 agenda, trying to reducing population. You're not
Hmm.
gonna have kids no more.
Yeah.
You're just not gonna own anything.
Hmm.
You're just gonna be a part of this big plan of
Yeah. Yeah.
from the big from
Hmm.
the Illuminati stuff like that is the
The ma-
apocalyptic agenda.
yeah, the machines are going to take over, and it's because they say AI is already getting so intelligent, and once it gets intelligent to where it actually starts to, realize that it's different than us human beings, is that's when it's going to take
Yeah,
over. Yeah,
we're just gonna be like a population under control.
yeah, uh huh. New
It's just
civilization, man.
yeah, we're just gonna be like easy to control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I noticed like your vocalist that you have your own style. Like, that's what I think when I talk about destruction. Schmier, he always had his own style of singing. That's why he was very recognizable. So I think you got your own style to where like the more people get to know who you are, they'll hear your vocal and they'll say, "Oh yeah, it's got to be Eternal Warrior." Just
Yeah, they'll
by your
recognize
vocals.
it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's recognizable. Like who is your influences, and like, was there anybody you were trying to emulate, or is there popular or a favorite singer in the thrash metal world that you
yeah, I think it's just the accent when they got German accent, and that's why the
yeah,
good old boys it sounds like
uh-huh,
Sodom or Creator or
yeah,
Destruction. I think it's just the South American accent
mhm,
because yeah, I would like to say hey that's an original voice, but we got some bands like it's like similar like to me, but I'll like to play with the highs and the lows
yeah, uh-huh,
and some clear voices is especially for the the chorus the chorus
yeah, yeah,
and yeah we're just gonna have the just these guys from Epilepsia. It's a
mhm,
Peruvian thrash metal band.
yeah,
Necropsia too. Necropsia is a thrash metal band from Peru.
yeah, that's
They
what I
they
mentioned.
they sound similar to my voice, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely some influences of that
yeah, 'cause
too.
they were like an early influence for you, so that's why, yeah, yeah, and
Yeah, yeah.
your guitar player is really good on that album. It's like I mean, how long has he been playing before he
Oh
recorded
yeah.
that?
He's a musician. He went to Switzerland.
Okay,
He studied guitar for around like 4 or 5 years.
yeah, I could tell he
And he
knows his
came back
stuff.
to Peru and he put his own studio, and that's
Yeah,
where the story begins again.
yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah, don't lose
Yeah,
that studio, man. That's your freaking
yeah. It's a big shout out to Rafael Solorio,
Raphael, yeah, man.
RS Studio,
Yes.
RS
Cool.
Studio
Like to have
from
him on the show
Arequipa Hell.
like to have him on the show one of these times, and maybe in the future we can get him on and talk music production and all the good stuff.
I talked to him about, hey guys, we're gonna have an interview with Metal Blog, but they were like too busy for
Yeah.
today, and they was
Yes.
like, "Ah, but that's
Yeah, we can always do it again. And I want you to know that anytime you got something to promote or you want to come on again, like I would definitely love have you on, even the whole band at some point, and especially once you guys get rolling into some new music and yeah, or anything you want to drop some more merchandise, just hit me
yep,
up and we'll do another. We can do some top
yeah,
tens here and there.
we definitely gonna hit you up,
Yeah,
even if we're gonna have a show on August
yeah.
in the States and
Hmm.
in Peru. And
Okay.
hopefully we're gonna have some material for that live. And yeah, I will
Yeah.
definitely hit you up.
Hopefully, you guys can, like Paul was talking about the San Francisco scene. Like that's like the big thrash metal scene in California is San Francisco. If you could find your way to play there, man, you guys would go over really well there. I would
imagine. Yeah, great out here.
Yeah,
we love to open again for big bands. Back in the day, we opened for Hyrax. We opened for we got a Mortal Scene. We got Violator over here. Oh, cool. It was a very good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like other forms of metal as far as extreme metal? Like, do you like black metal, death metal? Are you into those as well, or like, do you have any favorite?
I love old school, which is like 80s, middle 80s.
Because for me, like Bathory was my favorite. Like, you know,
Bathory, Venom.
I always think of Bathory as like the beginning of black metal, especially Venom and Bathory, and you know, later on Mayhem and stuff like that. And,
Right. Yeah, definitely. We got some black metal influences.
Yeah.
We got like the Baphomet on the cover. Yeah, we definitely got some black. Yeah. We got black influences.
It all comes with the territory. It's all part of the territory. You got to have it all, man. Like anything dark and satanic and fast and heavy. You know, that's what it's about. Yeah.
And we try to put a very clear message to our songs. Like, hey, this song calls about it is about hell. This song is about drinking alcohol. This song is about lust and sex. We gotta put the most primitive aspects of human
life. Yep. the human condition.
Yeah. The Glasgow pyramid, you know.
Yeah.
Like very, very basic needs from the metalhead.
Yeah, totally right. So, Paul, is there anything you want to ask Carlos? Anything on your mind that we didn't cover yet?
I know, man. I just hope one day you'll head out this way to California. I would love to see you out here. I do go to a lot of thrash metal shows out here.
I thought you guys were from Portland, Oregon.
I'm from Portland, and he's in California.
I'm from California.
Yeah, and he's in California. I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
But there's not a really big thrash metal scene here in Portland. It's like, we know there's a good goth scene, black metal scene, but I hardly ever see any thrash metal out here. You know, I'm originally from California, but I moved up here just to get sober because I was so out of control with my alcohol and drugs. I had to get out of California.
Never been in Cali before, so
So, Frisco or LA.
Fresno, California has been doing a lot of thrash shows, so look into that. See if you can get on the bills out here with a lot of bands from all the different states that starting off like yourself has come toured through here. Some of them are open for big bands, like Machine Head, or they're opening up for Fear Factory, or there are a bunch of other bands out here that's been doing show. Municipal Waste has come here a few times, and they have a lot of local bands opening up for them. So a lot of good stuff,
Municipal Waste is coming on March too here and Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I think about their last album.
40 minutes from here.
Yeah, they're a great band too. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
And coming back to the US on February the 27th.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be back in Peru on April the 5th. Nice. So I'm gonna finish some details I'm gonna get this shirt with the new logo, Eternal Warrior.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get another design from the back, and that's we're gonna
cool.
I would say that Peruvian cotton is the best for t-shirts and stuff. It's very cheap to get us here, and then in America, and I'll definitely gonna get some for you guys, and
I would love that. I'll definitely wear it around Portland. It'd be cool to turn people onto you guys.
I'm gonna get some. I will send some stuff to Portland and Cali.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna be here just working on that design and stuff like merch.
You're doing it all, man. Hell yeah.
I'm taking a big vacation.
Yeah, brother. Well, it's been a pleasure having you.
All right, guys.
And we're definitely going to have you on more. Especially, like I said, you're always welcome to come on the Metal Block. And I want everyone to know that you can get out there, get Eternal Warrior or Guerrero Eterno. Go to their Bandcamp, which is basically Eternal Warrior. It's bandcamp.com/Eternal Warrior. Yeah. And you search for them in Bandcamp. I love Bandcamp because it's so that's like you really don't need record labels anymore unless you really want to go like really huge. But I think bands are doing really fine without record labels having to control everything. Like you're in control of your music when you're on Bandcamp, and you're in control of what sells and what doesn't sell, and so it's just such a great invention. Whoever invented Bandcamp.
Yeah, finally something,
right?
Something good.
Well, I hear Bandcamp's supposed to actually eventually, they haven't done it yet, but they're supposed to make it where they were supposed to have their own in-house vinyl and CD pressing where bands can actually start pressing vinyl and selling it through Bandcamp, and they'll just print on demand. Like in other words, if I buy Eternal Warrior on vinyl, they would print it and send it out. It might cost a little bit more than a regular vinyl, but I hope they get to that point because I'll definitely put my music on vinyl and shit.
Our French band just did that. Skypig just did that.
Yeah, Skypig, our friend Skypig, they're like a doom metal band, and
I actually got my vinyl in the mail just recently from them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, nice. All right, brother.
I'd love to get a vinyl too.
Yeah, man. Let's get you on vinyl. Let's get you a vinyl. Let's get you on tour. Let's get Eternal Warrior taking over the world before AI does. You gotta beat AI to the game, man.
Hey, it's a pleasure talking to you, man.
Yeah, definitely. So great.
The pleasure is mine. I really appreciate it about this interview. Thank you guys so much for this opportunity and get Eternal Warrior known for your followers in America, and we're gonna be there soon.
And the beautiful thing, I just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this morning. So at least now more people are going to be able to see. So it's good. I'm slowly but surely building it up. Like I've been doing a lot of reaction videos, and those been helping get a little bit of an audience there. But it looks like everything's So looks like Carlos froze there for a bit, but we're gonna sign off. And it was a pleasure having you on, brother. We're gonna play some more Eternal Warrior. We're gonna jam it out. And the next time you come back to the Metal Block, you're gonna have a new album and a new tour and all that stuff like that. So so it's been a pleasure. I want everyone to know: be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. If you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. Horns up and peace out. Let's end this recording. Stay on the line.